Hey friends, I am back with my craft haul. So I have a big order from a brand new store. We all know this. I am so excited and I just want to say thank you so much for your support and all your kind words. So now I am here about to restock. So I purchased some new craft supplies. I kind of ran out of almost everything. I feel like that always happens to me. I have so much and then I run out all at once. So I have restocked everything I'm going to need to fulfill this order for my beautiful new customers. I am so honored to be there. I'm going to be building a beautiful display and just having some fun. So I'm going to start off by showing you each and every craft item I bought, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the restock together for the most part. So I hope you enjoyed this little journey. It's a new type of video, so let me know down below if you found this was fun or if you found it boring, whatever it may be. Let me know down below. I always appreciate feedback. So let us start with my giant jugs of resin. So as you know, I am a resin artist amongst other things, just a creative, but all my main accessories come from resin. So I blend my own glitters. I have hundreds of glitters and different things that go inside the resin. So I definitely needed to restock on that. So I got some big bottles. I will be making some sample totes for the new shop. So I picked up 2 blanks and a glittering vinyl so that we can go ahead and make the samples. I could not resist, but I definitely did spot some Hello Kitty stickers, so I picked them up. It was the last one too, so I feel like, you know, when you're at the right place, the right time, I couldn't leave that behind. Obs. So these are really adorable. They're glass butterfly beads. I usually make rings such as this one using these, bracelets and chokers, so this will be really fun for the restock. I'm going to be making not only my accessories, but also my paper crafts, like my toppers. The new shop that I will be working with is half bakery, half shop. So this just worked so magically for me since I do work with both of those areas. So I'm going to be making cupcake toppers, just packed up kind of like, you know, kind of like this, just as an example. So I did purchase some new gorgeous paper for this reason. So I'll just show you that here. Starting with this one, it's just different florals. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Acid free and just some beautiful like spring summer kind of vibes. And this here is just a nice pot of like different glitters that don't fall off when you touch it, because making cake toppers and cupcake toppers, you definitely don't want glitter falling anywhere. So it's best to get a paper that it's just like fused to the paper, no glitter falling on your foods. So this is just like a type of, you know, polymer clay cut into little hearts. And I use these for my resin crafts. And the same for these little fruits. We got the definitely most necessary thing when it comes to doing epoxy measuring cups, because if you're not measuring, your project is not coming out. I feel like a real mad scientist when I do the epoxy because everything is so calculated and crazy, but you know, it's all part of the game. I will be restocking bracelets and rings. So this usually goes for my bracelet that has the little bear on it. Picked up these. This size will be making a matching necklace and bracelet set. You've probably seen me wear it before, but if you haven't, that is what those beads are for. Some wire to make the necklaces, the little clasps. This is just some chain I'm going to put on the back so that they're more size inclusive. I really hope that it can be like one size fits all just by measuring on the little metal piece. Since we're all built differently, at least we'll all have our own little metal option to size our necks at. And these are just the clamps. And the last size of pearls is for our rings. So it's this size. Super cute. I can't wait to make a bunch of those with different fruits. So I am going to be sorting out all the beads next, and then we'll start working. So be right back. All right, welcome back, besties. So I have just changed location in the office. I have my water, staying hydrated, and I am ready to take you through how I do my crafts. So I always start by putting down a towel when I am crafting. This towel has seen better days. It has like, it's been washed, but there's like resin stuck to it. Anyways, it serves the purpose of the beads not rolling off my desk and causing a chaotic disaster all over the floor, which is honestly so hard to avoid at times, but it is what it is. At least we have done our best to try to avoid that. I don't know if you've ever stepped on a bead or a stud. It's kind of like stepping on a Lego. I don't know if you remember that. It's super painful and terrible. So we don't really want that. So we're gonna just start off by organizing our beads here. I got some little containers just to sort them out in. So I'm just gonna put them by size. So each container can have its own size of beads, and then we can just dip in and grab what we need. I used to have like the worst habit of just pouring the beads on the towel itself, and that was just so much chaos because I used to literally just shove them all back into one container, and then I'd have containers of mixed beads. So I'm trying to avoid that way of doing things and just staying as organized as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the big beads. I'm gonna be using this container. I feel like I've had these containers for 2 billion years. I don't even know where the heck they came from. They must have just been a gift from someone because I feel like they've been around since childhood. Anyways, at least now they're gonna be serving a purpose, just holding some beads. How cute is this little freaking picture? A little teacup, adorns. So this is our last pearl size. Oops. Luckily, it all fit in there perfectly. So that is our last pearl container. So we'll be making the rings out of these, as I mentioned earlier. I use a really stretchy but quality string to put all these rings together. Usually they're one size, but they stretch out so much, honestly. So I can wear them on every finger pretty comfortably. I am considering making two sizes, even though it does stretch. This way, maybe one can be bigger and one could be smaller. Let me know down below what you think. So for the ring, as I mentioned, I'll be using the smaller bead here, kind of get this look going. And I'll be making them with our little butterflies. So ideally, I make 10 rings with the butterflies. So we have, how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the rest I can use for some necklaces and whatnot. Have some fun with that. So these I will put onto our little towel here. They will definitely not roll anywhere thanks to this. And I'll put this all back over here. So we definitely want our little butterfly in the center. And as I mentioned, they're glass beads, so they're really good quality. They're not gonna scratch, and they look really beautiful in the lights. So it's a little hard to see now, but super cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make a few examples with you. So there you go, right there in the center, adorable. Always make sure your knot is tied super well. If not, when you put it on, all your beads will go flying, and we definitely don't want that. So this one seems pretty secure. This is the final result. I love this. So let me just try it on so I can show you what it looks like. So that's the look of this ring. Perfect for this season. Honestly, I wear mine all year round, but you know, it's pink, it's bright, beautiful for spring and summer. So with that example, I will keep going and finishing up my restock. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me on this little craft haul and mini tutorial. I will be back with more, and I hope you had fun. Thank you so much.